Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Another AEW Dynamite review. Pretty good show again. They did the whole year of 2025. They've been having great shows. Every show been great, like keep you captivated, locked in. I missed the first 18 minutes. I was doing a live collab, but then I always recorded it. So I watch in the beginning, see of course Master P on there, make them say, "Oh, no living soldier, I thought I told you." Now, but Master P was on there, of course, coming out there. Congratulate the ops and stuff. They was in New Orleans, so they had Master P come out there. He's the owner of House of Glory Wrestling, like that. So they had him out there and stuff. Master P did a lot of things in his career. He been, the platinum, records and stuff like that. Albums and stuff that he made. Of course, he played basketball one time in NBA before. Was a wrestler before. He owned a wrestling company. He did a lot of things. He's doing a lot of just things in his career. But the ops had a brawl with Death Riders, of course, and I think during that brawl, the Elite came out there, of course, to attack the ops as well. Like they helped Death Riders. We've seen Swerve and Kenny Omega come out there, and then Swerve. I like the facial expression he had when Samoa Joe went out there and accepted Moxley challenge. But this time he said, "I'm accepting for the World Championship. Take back my World Championship." And Swerve, they put the camera on Swerve. He's like, Swerve was the one that defeated Samoa Joe for the world title. So I love the angles where they have where a lot of people going for the title. You got Samoa Joe, you got Swerve, Hangman Page, Will Ospreay, MJF, everybody kind of gunning for that title, trying to be world champion. And All In, hey, it's on one spot. Only one person can be the number contender, the opportunity to fight for that title. So we'll see who gets that spot and who will be champion coming in there. You got FTR going out there recruiting Stokley. We finally see Stokley back. He's been gone for a little bit ever since he got beat up. I think he got beat up at All In, right? I think last year we hit that. I think one of the All Ins. Was it last year All In? We hit the match. He got beat up. But Stokley was the manager for I think Chris Statlander for a little bit before he went out. He's been gone for a little while, and now he's back. Now he's the agent with FTR, which is very good too as well. And he made a lot of good points too. He's like Moxley go around here. And him and the Death Rider, they go around here destroying people, knocking them out, beating them up, and they don't get suspended or fined or anything. We see a lot of things happening, with Swerve, what he did, broken a man's house. You see Hangman Page setting stuff on fire. MJF tried to set a man on fire too as well. Hangman Page on fire. So you see all this stuff happening, but you suspended FTR and stuff. So FTR kind of just being those guys going against the system. They're going out there doing things what they want to do like that. So I actually like this kind of persona for them and stuff. It kind of remind me of FTR when they first got in AEW a little bit. As faces, they was cool. As good guys and stuff, they're cool. But I feel like when they like this right here, when they like old school, rugged, and just going out there to beat up everybody like that, I feel like that fits them more like that in a sense. And you see them go out there, get themselves back in the mix, and they got a match too, which I'm gonna be very, very good. I'm definitely gonna tune into that on Collision. Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong versus FTR. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a classic right there. The classic one right there. Gonna be a nice match. So we should see some great things happen in that match too. We also seen the Young Bucks defeat Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey in a very good match as well. Ricochet, of course, came in and he lost earlier than night to Mark Briscoe. I guess he was mad about that because Kevin Knight kind of teased him a little bit and stuff. So he came out there and got revenge, of course, on Kevin Knight. Grabbed his leg before he did his the little finisher maneuver he do from the top rope. Grabbed his leg a little bit, distracted him, and the Young Bucks was able to hit the BT trigger or the EVP trigger and knock him out, get the pin and the victory. So we probably see a little feud between, of course, Kevin Knight and Ricochet. That'd be good to see, of course, more of that and stuff. They've been having a little battle for the past few weeks and stuff, talking about it backstage and different things happening, of course, for Ricochet and them. So we'll see what happens with that. Tony Storm also issued a open challenge as a championship eliminator. I always find it funny when wrestlers do open challenge. Be like, for the world title or open challenge for my championship, you think everybody run out there and be like, hey. Well, it was backstage segment this time. So you see Tony Storm went out there and she put an open challenge out. Queen Aminata is finally back. She went out there, she challenging Tony Storm. Remember, she got injured in that one match. That's why Billy Starks took over for her. And that match was been fighting Jamie Hayter, I think. Jamie Hayter in the match, I think in the main event or something. And she got injured and was out. But now she's back. You get an opportunity to fight against Tony Storm. If you win, you get an opportunity to fight for the world championship. So that should be very good for her as well. I like her style. She fight like kind of a striker, hard striker type of style. So that should be interesting to see how that turns out. We also see, of course, MJF still getting pumped by her syndicate. I feel like the storyline could lead up to something great for MJF. Right now, MJF kind of like, he's just been doing random stuff. He haven't really had anything solidified ever since he lost the International Championship to Will Ospreay. That was a cool rivalry they had right there. And of course, the Adam Cole one he had. He was world champion. This one he had Samoa Joe. The different ones he had, of course. But he haven't really been doing anything crazy. Hangman Page and him had a pretty cool thing. They still had interactions, of course, as well. So we'll see what goes on with that. But MJF been getting pumped, basically, trying to join her syndicate. I actually hope, at first I wanted him to join her syndicate, but now I'm actually hoping when they actually finally do say yes, that is when he brings his real group out there, which is maybe could be FTR. You know, Stokley is the agent, FTR join MJF, because FTR, hey, they won the World Tag Team titles. Again, her syndicate got them. You know, you bring your real group out there, and maybe attack Bobby Lashley and them, of course, as well. And, you know, MVP, like, what you doing? What you doing? What's going on? Like that. And then you see maybe MJF, you know, joining with those guys like that. He helped them become World Tag Team Champions. They helped him get back to the world title picture as well. So that would be very interesting to kind of propel MJF back to that main event status and back to, like, a respectable status in a sense. I think that'd be nice to see. But we have to wait and see. That's my fantasy booking right there. But we also see, of course, Ospreay and Brody King versus Konosuke Takeshita and Josh Alexander. The Dunn Callis family, like I mentioned before last week, well, actually the past 2 weeks, their family is stacked. They got pieces everywhere. Everybody in that family is stacked. So they got all these different guys. Josh Alexander, former world champion in TNA multiple times. You got Kyle Fletcher, a young star in the making. Konosuke Takeshita, you know, he's a young star as well, but he's already kind of solidified with a lot of things he's accomplished around in Japan and here in the States as well. And they got Lance Archer, the veteran, of course, as well, the Murder Hawk Monster. You got a lot of people in your team. There's a lot of people on that team, the Dunn Callis family. I think we're going to see more of that happening. I don't know if the Blood and Guts is going to be probably Death Riders and the Elite versus, you know, team of Kenny, Swerve, the Ops, or something like that. Unless it be Dunn Callis family again in the what's the name thing, and maybe versus a team of Collective. But most likely probably be the first option, the Ops versus the Death Rider stuff, and Elite stuff. We'll see some of that happening. And then last but not least, we've seen, of course, the match I've been waiting for. I told you guys last week, Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander. You know, they're kind of similar. You know, strong, powerful, big, you know, strong quads and just powerful, and like just go out there and just they go out there and fight hard. They hard striking, hard hitting play style. I said play style. You see, you've been doing a lot of draft stuff for football. Hard hitting wrestling style like that that sits very well. And both of those women going in there, they stole the show in the main event. Big time matchup. I was surprised. I had Chris Statlander winning because I wanted Jimmy Hayter to win, but I was like, I think Chris Statlander will win. Maybe finally get that moment to get to up there to fight for the world title and win the world title. But Jamie Hayter defeated her. So that would get Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Moné for the first time ever. Jamie Hayter is a former world champion. You know, she lost the title from Toni Storm, but we know why she lost the title, you know, as we all know, because she had the back injury. So she lost the title like that. She was fighting. So she lost it, but she was, you know, she was banged up. She lost it. It wasn't 100%. So you lost it, but you wasn't like, you know, it's your 100%. So we'll see if Jamie Hayter can find a way to defeat Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné, her first loss, singles loss here in AEW, and also go on to fight Toni Storm again for the third time, which all their matches was very good. If you watch the ones they had, the first one when she beat Toni Storm for the title, and Jamie Hayter, I think it was All Out. And then you watch the one they had, of course, at it was one of the it wasn't All In, it was one of the shows. They had a title match, and then Toni Storm defeated her. This would be a third one. I think that would be very good. Jamie Hayter find a way to win, find a way to become world champion at All In like that. After coming back this past year at All In, that'd be a very good rise to her back to being where she was at. So we'll see what happens. This is all I have for today's video. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. Let me know what you guys think about your favorite moments tonight for AEW Dynamite. And I'll see you guys next week. Well, actually, on Saturday probably, but I'm going to see you tomorrow if you guys watch both channels. If you want to watch the NFL draft with me tomorrow, I'm going to be live streaming on the DB channel. So you can come over there and tune in to that. But yeah, peace out.